Back bracing, good or bad? That's what we're going to go over today. Hi, my name is Dr. Rob Bates. I'm a chiropractor and a certified athletic trainer. So is back bracing supports, is that good to prevent back injuries or back pain? Well, let's take a look at this. In theory, it makes sense that if you support and back brace when you're lifting and so forth, that's going to prevent back injuries. So for example, Home Depot, a lot of other corporations, they utilize this. They made a protocol to where their employees had to wear the back braces. You may have seen them, the Velcro braces. They have the suspenders on them, and they Velcro those things up and they do their lifting. So the problem is that is a theory, but it doesn't work is what they found out. It didn't prevent back injuries. Their workers' comp claims didn't go down. So and the reason why is because you have a built-in bracing system naturally in your body. And it just consists of the transverse abdominis, the internal obliques, and attaches to the thoracolumbar fascia. And when that contracts, you draw the belly button and it actually creates tension like a hoop, and it supports like a back brace. So it's going to do that, support your spine, but then also is going to decompress the spine, put a little extension, so it's going to take pressure off the discs and joints and nerves. So that's all dependent upon if your brain is subconsciously firing and turning that on and off when you're doing these lifts or certain movements. So what will happen is what they found is that people wear back braces, that they would wear these back braces and they would go to lift things and they'd press their belly buttons out to gain a little bit of leverage off the brace, and they'd press it the wrong direction, so it actually kind of turn off that whole built-in bracing system. So what would happen is these people, they'd get home, they would not have their braces, they would maybe be lifting and doing some trivial things around the house, and they found out that they got back pain and back injuries still because they took away the natural built-in system. So what happens is when that disappears like that, we call that a naked spine syndrome because essentially there's no muscles that are protected naturally. So other things that will cause it are things like sitting, back pain will do it. When the spinal bones are out of alignment, just when the bones go out, they can put pressure on the nerves, and that can interfere with messages of the brain trying to coordinate those functions, that bracing system subconsciously. Also things like gastrointestinal problems, pelvic floor issues. We find that women athletes, that they have a higher rate of injury during their cycle period because a lot of times it will turn off that built-in mechanism. So ways that you can correct this though is simply draw the belly button in. Draw that belly button in, and that will activate that built-in bracing system. So in order to fix it though, you're going to have to consciously reprogram the subconscious. So it's through repetition. Every time you bend, you pull the belly button in. When you're sitting, periodically you pull the belly button in. It's going to fire off that built-in system, and you want to keep doing that until eventually through repetition it will develop a healthy built-in bracing system once again, and that will prevent back injuries. So if you have any questions, comment down below. Other than that, I will have weekly videos coming out, so stay tuned for the next.